going? How's it going? How's it going? We are here. Okay. I have some ideas and things to draw today. I am debating on if I want to work on this right now or if I want to work on Pokemon at the moment. Kind of in a Pokemon mood. I actually meant to check something. I can't remember what I named my Mareep from last session. I cannot remember for the life of me what I named her. But I don't know. Today's just a chill stream. Oh no, Jade! Don't lose me, bro. Oh yeah, my chat is really weird. Let me fix that quick. There we go. Hopefully you don't lose me, Jade. I'm thinking, so I'm debating on if I kinda, let's warm up by finishing that comic first. I was drawing some Pokemon earlier today during my classes and stuff. Also, Jade, I think you stole our wind because it was super windy today. And then it just died. So oh, I think this is the PNG of this file. Hold on. Yeah, it was. There you go. I was like, where are all my layers? It's because it's a single image. Totally not biased. Not at all. Okay. No, you stole our wind. 100% stole it. Stole it. You stole our wind. I think, yeah, that's Alfida. It came here of its own accord. Yeah, sure. That's what they all say. Also, Jade, no, it's her now. They came her. I just realized that thumbnail, by the way, that I drew. It is, let me turn down my music just a little bit. There you go. I think I forgot to add your name to the thumbnail, so I'm gonna have to fix that later. True. Also, I feel like I keep forgetting that, during our sessions, Lancey has an ear that's always down. It's always droopy. She's got one up, she's got one down. I should probably get, her reference up because I forget how to draw her all the time. Rah! Mine's aesthetic. Mine is 100% aesthetic. Also, can I just say that one of my favorite things from that session... one of my favorite things from that session, by the way, is, I don't even know if you heard it, or if Sage even said it during the session or not. Her describing Lancey as their little shit was such a... accurate... ridiculously accurate. Also, I'm of the opinion that, oh my god, you are a D&D machine, dude. Incredible. I also think, just a small thing that I think is funny, is the idea that Fida knew that these idiots were coming long before they got there because Rastambe was lumbering behind Lancey the whole time. They weren't quiet, like, at all. Yeah, true. Why am I listening to mostly... Yeah, it does not surprise me that they heard. I cannot remember what Thea looks like. The curse of being a DM and wanting to chat about, like, everything you're doing. Oh boy. Let's hope that my character doesn't fucking die this session. I'm scared. I still haven't finished like, anything in regards to, the stuff that I need to have done for her probably by next session, by the way. Like, I'm struggling. Just doing a general silhouette of everybody behind Lancey. You know, I had a certain thing specifically planned for Lancey to do, and I mentioned how I needed to finish it and get it done. I have not figured out how the fuck to start it. Like, genuinely, I am stuck. I'm trying not to say anything in case anybody else from our server comes to watch. It's not an art stream thing. I'll message you real quick on Discord. I am not drawing her face right, like, at all. trying to... Oh, I don't think I was. I didn't stream D&D drawing stuff last time. I can explain a little bit. So Lancey Forwyth is my character. She is a halfling bard. Halflings in our world don't look like what generally is described as halflings, which is small people. But I didn't want to just like play a small-ish human character because that just seemed a little boring to me. So I asked Jade, our lovely DM, to do some finagling with me. And then I also saw an artist called Four Leaf something. I can't remember their full username. But they drew Bilbo Baggins from Lord of the Rings as like this mouse rabbit creature, and I loved the design concept a lot. So I based Lancey off of that fan art of what they thought Bilbo Baggins looked like as a kid. And I was like, hey, can I be a halfling, but can my character look like this instead? And Jade agreed, which I am deeply grateful for, because I wanted to be a creature. We are playing with, it's a pre-made campaign, kind of. Jade is messing around with it to make it actually, you know, difficult and interesting, and also interweaving all of our characters' backstories into all of it. You know, standard campaign stuff. We've got Rastambe, who is he's not a monk. Is he a cleric? I can't remember if he's a cleric. Because he has healing, but he's like, holy? I don't know. I like to describe him as a monk, but he likes to go from 0 to 100 into murder monk at random points, or murder dad, as I also like to describe it. Because he's the mom friend in our group, as well as the dad in our group. Yeah, thank you. Four Leaf Island. Okay, Rastami's a paladin, not a cleric. Okay. Sonya's the cleric. Okay, Sonya is our half-orc friend. She is soft-spoken. We do not know what's under her hood because our friend hasn't designed her yet, but she's fine. She's very shy. She doesn't like violence. Meanwhile, she has literally killed, like, several people since the beginning of our campaign. And she doesn't like doing it. It's really funny. And then my partner, who occasionally jumps on here, she plays a young elf named Thea, who's, I believe, a wizard, right? You know, one of the most complicated classes to play when you're first starting out. But she really loves magic. She's got a cute little companion who's a stoat. His name is Fig. We all adore him. He is baby. Do they? Okay. Yeah. So... Lancey has constantly been a little shit the entire campaign. She personally is just... we kind of started headcanoning that, like, halflings are just fucking weird. They're not wired the same as humans are. They literally just do not function like that. So Lancey's fucking weird. How I built her, I don't want to spoil this because, again, people from our campaign might actually watch this. Lancey is a history keeper. Oh, that's cute. Lancey is a history keeper, which basically means that one of her tasks in life is to basically write stories of the history of people as she travels around. She's traveled from caravan to caravan, gathering stories and making fun tales. She purposefully chooses not to have a brain-to-mouth filter, so she sometimes says, like, the most obvious things, but she still has tact. I will say that. She does have tact. If there is a situation where there genuinely would be, like, if saying something would actually genuinely upset somebody, she won't say it. She understands social cues. She just chooses to be fucking weird, and every single time she's really weird, she annoys the crap out of Rastambe. Who, at this point, I think just wants to grab her by the scruff and shake her a little. She likes to be a little goofy, on purpose. But yeah. She has a flute that she uses in battle, and then she has a lute that she plays when she's doing, like, standard shows, because she has to be able to sing. I figured, in my head, I feel like using a flute is easier to run around with, when you're, like, literally running and jumping over obstacles and running away from people. So that's kind of why I have her play the flute in combat, and then has a lute when she's doing performances so that she can actually sing people's history. But recently, in the campaign, we are getting a little bit of her backstory. Fida, another halfling, with a cute little yellow bird, showed up out of fucking nowhere, and Lancey's kind of being weird about it. Like, she's not acting like her regular self. There's a lot of strange behavior with her. She's both reluctant and like happy to see Fida. Yeah, Rastambe has led to the most situations. How many times has his judgment call fucking caused everyone in the party to go, no, 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 please don't do that, please. Lancey likes to start shit, like, on purpose when she knows she can get away with it. Yeah, Fida's now being the little shit, and Lancey's being very uncomfortable. So, when there are two halflings in the room, they have to fight for dominance to be the little weird guy. And in this instance, it's Fida! So, I'm drawing the interaction right now of, when Lancey saw Fida again. Actually, I think, just realized that the hand position here wouldn't make any sense. Oh yeah. Yeah. I was genuinely, okay, I'm still genuinely surprised that everyone jumped on the defense of Lancey train, because again, quoting Sage, she's a little shit, but she's the party's little shit. And, like, I deeply appreciate that, especially when I've been, like, basically characterizing her as being extremely uncomfortable and, like, reacting very differently than how she normally reacts with literally everyone. So I was pleased that everyone just, like, jumped onto, oh, Lancey's not acting very comfortable here. Maybe we should, like, defend her a little bit. The absolute savageness that is Ristambe, though, during that entire session. Holy shit. I have never heard a man roast someone so hard. And, like, it's so funny because it's fucking Ristambe doing it. Like, what did he say? He was like, Fida at one point was literally like, oh, I can play some music, because Fida's also a bard. I can play some music, and I can help along, and I can assist Lancey with, giving everybody stuff. And then Ristambe just, like, kneels down, gets directly in Fida's face and says, Lancey sings the better stories. And I'm just like, holy fuck. Lancey writes and sings good shit, meanwhile you don't, and I have only met you for like 5 minutes. So fucking good. The goodest of shit. Who fucking drew the really funny image of, Sonia, like, hiding Lancey in her cloak? Because that was really cute, and, like, I can kind of see that happening. Like, both as her being like, and also her being like, please hide me, I don't want to be here right now. You're gonna see me messing around a lot with my drawing here, because Lancey is just not turning out correct. That is not correct. Yeah, attempt to take on an ogre 1v1. Honestly, Jade, I don't think he's gonna be able to actually do that by himself. Legitimately. My hope is that by the time we get around... Yeah. Having him... Guess I'll fight an ogre! Like, my idea was, like, hypothetically, if this fucking worked, which I'm really hoping it works, my reasoning for why I was like, yeah, distract the ogre and shit, is I really want Ristambe to distract, not necessarily win, but distract the main leading ogre guy as long as he can, so that our party who's, like, sneaking around the side and shit can hopefully either convince, take out, or deal with the rest of the orcs in a, like, systematic, like, fashion. Debatable on if this is gonna work, but, you know. By anime logic, this should totally work. But yeah, for a first, yeah. This could either be really fucking cool, or it's gonna absolutely explode in our faces. Also, I'll be right back. I gotta turn the light on for the rabbits. I'll be right back. Alright, I'm back. At a certain point of the day, we gotta turn on the lights for the rabbits, otherwise they'll be in the dark and they can't see. Oh yeah, other side note in regards to art and such. I need to start making TikToks. I have an idea for one that I really badly want to do. And it's related to teaching, like, an art thing. This is an idea I had that I was like, you know, I haven't really seen a lot of teachers talk about this genuinely other than when I was in college, and that doesn't seem like a good time frame to teach it. Oh yeah, I feel you on the TikTok thing, but like, how else am I gonna get some of my stuff out there outside of TikTok, so... Because, like, one of the things that I'm probably gonna... Yeah. One of the things that I remember no one really talking to me about until I got to literally college, this is how long it took me to learn basic shape theory in terms of art. I literally was self-taught for the most part up until that point. Shape theory is so important in cartooning and character design, and I'm kind of livid with myself that I didn't learn it until later. A lot of the kids that I teach at my job, because I tutor kids in art and stuff. A lot of the kids that I teach, I try to teach them shape theory, because if you know how shapes work, you're gonna be able to draw those shapes on anything. Like, all the time. Understanding shape theory also helps you understand how a 3D object looks. Understanding shape theory will also help you design characters that are iconic and interesting to look at. Like, it's a thing. I'm not kidding when I say that I literally only learned shape theory when I got into college. Like, I don't know why, but that just ended up being the case. Also, I'm assuming there are lurkers in here, so hi lurkers, I see you. Yeah. Yeah, Jade is just a D&D nut. I'll draw, I'm probably just gonna sketch the poses for this next panel. I don't know if well, maybe I'll color in Lancy at least. I'm probably not gonna do the background. The background takes too much of my focus. But feel free to chat. I will respond. Jade is just D&D brain. I'm trying to think of, okay, so, Jade, you know how we have this whole silver and gold thing aesthetic going between Lancy and Vita? I'm debating on if I want to color Lancey silver in this, or if I want her to be green. I feel like green would not pop, because if we look at the, like, first panel... Maybe I should make her silver. Yeah, there's too much green around for me to do. Yeah. Symbolism. Sorry. Ignore me. I just love this interaction. Just cause, like, look at Fita being like, well, long time no see, Lancey. And then Lancey just goes, you, Chuck's book. It's just so fucking funny. I loved, listen, it was really funny when I thought about it in, like, during this, like, when we used to doing this session. I'm like, what's something that Lancey could throw at him without them, like, without it being, like, a permanent damage? And, like, Lancey loves those books, so, like, her yeeting them, being like, you bitch, how dare you buy me books? And not tell me about anything. Yeah, it's specifically a book that he gave her. Like... I keep thinking these legs look wrong, but I know they're technically anatomically correct. Help! Me, oh yeah, I want a creature design as my character. Let's do something a little bit different. Of course, gives character legs that are super fucking hard to draw for me. I am an idiot. Why do I do this to myself every fucking time? Me, oh, this is a fun concept. I think this would be really cool. Ends up remembering that I don't know how to fucking draw the thing. I'm also trying to do a kind of dynamic E-pose with these legs, and it's very hard to do. How do you furries out there do it? Hlep. Lol, get good, Jade! Fuck you! Hold on. BRB. Sorry. Sage called to ask me something. Yeah. Again, this is me forcing myself to draw stuff that I'm not good at. Another thing from the session that I thought was really funny and really cute was, Fida said something very specific in the campaign, and, like, Lancey visibly flinched and, like, stepped away and went and got close to Ristambe as a reaction, and Ristambe just have the shing eyes, basically. Like, how dare you hurt my small? I took that personally. Ah, yes, that line. Jade, you're evil! Honestly, I feel like all DMs should just be a little bit evil. It's like fucking fanfiction writers. When they write angst. Yeah, they did. They're not a complete ass. Yeah! Random OCs or Blorbos. I think one of my favorite, things that I think cracks me up, weirdly enough, is the fact that Zach didn't know that Lancey had, like, a head of hair. Like, she has a lot of fucking hair. You just don't see it as often. You know, it'd be really fun to actually do. I don't know if I'll ever have the time or the attention span to try to do this, but drawing our D&D characters in modern fashion, or like in fun fashion, because you know me, I like to draw my characters in fun fashion every now and again. I am the fashion boy. I've had a few dress ideas I really want to draw Lancey in for a while now. I just haven't had the motivation to do it. Like, I want to draw Lancey in a dress, I want to draw Sonia in a dress, I want to draw... specifically, okay, I have no idea if this opportunity will ever show up, but if we ever did a moment where we wanted to, where we needed to go to a more formal gathering of some kind, like, let's say, the king of a kingdom or something invited us. I seriously doubt it, considering this campaign feels like... I don't know how much longer we have for it. I'm assuming we still have, a while to go. For some reason, it just feels like this campaign is a lot shorter than I'm picturing. But, if we were doing, any formal attire or formal gear or whatever, I really want to design an outfit for Lancey for that. I really do. Just, royal attire. Because that'd be so much fun. It would be so fun. Obviously it wouldn't be anything that she personally would own. It would be something that, maybe someone threw her in to make her look fancy. Jade, don't answer that, by the way, if you actually have that planned. Just don't worry about it. I'll still draw it. I still really want to draw it. Lancey's tail is much longer than this. But, I want it to be in frame, so I'm just gonna cheat and say it's there. It's okay, Jade, I did not see. Okay, hopefully Frey isn't watching this right now, but if Frey ever does watch this, I want them to mute for a couple of seconds or something, 30 seconds or so. But if Frey ever actually got around to designing Sonia, I super badly want to draw her in so many different ways. Her as a character, I love her, she's adorable, but I don't know what she fucking looks like. And it's driving me nuts. I understand it's art block. So I don't want to, like, force Frey to design Sonia, because I get it. If the vibe's not there, the vibe's not there. But I really want to know what she looks like so that I can fucking draw her. The amount of times I've wanted to draw everybody's characters, but I can't because I don't know what fucking Sonia looks like, and it's been driving me nuts. Like, Jade, you know the session, like, the part before all of this with the fucking butter skulls and shit? I really want to animate that entire fight, but I need Sonia. I need her design. I can't just draw a cloaked figure. I kind of need to know. Or get a cloak. But I want to know what else she is. I still like the idea that she has, like, a really cool, like, really frilly dress underneath it all, but she's too shy to show it off, so she's just got cloak. But yeah, there's been several instances from our campaign that I have actually storyboarded, like, I've actually drawn the thumbnails for a bunch of stuff. And I really need Sonia, though, for a lot of the moves I want her to do, because I have some fun little movements I want to draw her doing. Like, the ogre introduction, I have a very specific scene in mind in my head for how, when the ogre comes through the gate, like, I very viscerally know exactly how that looks in my head, and I wanted to storyboard it and animate it, but I don't know what Sonia looks like. It is, honest to God, driving me nuts. Like, on one hand, I don't want to... It's fine. I could totally just do orc in a cloak. I could do that. It's for that specific scene, I can do that. But, like, for when Sonia's being a badass, I want her to look like a badass. But yeah. I also need to finish those emotes for everybody. Yes! Yes! Literally, Sonia is the most epic character in our campaign, and I haven't been able to draw her moments because I don't know what she looks like! At this point, I might low-key just, like, design her myself with Frey's permission. Just so I have, like, at least a visual idea for if I wanted to do these scenes. I don't want to take that designing potential away from Frey, because I know Frey likes to design. But it's more of like a headcanon design, not actually the whole actual design. I have an idea in my head on how I kind of want her to look, at least, for when I'm drawing stuff. And then if Frey ends up liking it, I'll let them have it. Like, it's always hard when everybody in your group are artists, and, like, I don't want to steal someone's mojo when it comes to their D&D character. I don't want to do that. That seems mean. But, like, I really want to see these animated. Sonia at this point is just our quiet badass, and I appreciate her for it. I also super badly want to draw the, I really want to draw the fucking trowel scene so bad as, like, a comic. So bad, dude. I want to draw that so bad because it's so fucking funny. The number of times that Zach has tried to pull shit off in our campaign, by the way, like, I have an idea, like, I know what he's going for. I get the vibe. I understand what he's trying to do with, like, making his character kind of a badass, but also, like, very much so a... like, I understand what Zach's trying to do, but the number of times that he has just completely missed the vibe check, it's so funny. God, it's so funny. I forgot about that! The number of times that I have actually facepalmed because of Ristambe, though. God. never thought I'd see books fly, and I never thought I'd be drawing it one day. I just realized technically this is upside down. Unless I did something specific with it. Hold on. I could just flip it. Hold on. This would be easier if I just flipped it. Oops, 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 oops. Nancy is picking up this book incorrectly, don't worry about it. Drawing a tiny Thea behind Lancey here. I already forgot her fucking hair. Oh, I mean, I'm an advocate for saving spiders and tossing them outside. I wish you luck, my friend. Aw, rip. Okay. Well, I mean, at least you got it outside? Kind of? Maybe? Yeah, at least you got it close. Alright. That's the rest of the comic. I will finish coloring this, probably outside of stream. It's gonna load and save. Come on, save. Okay. Oh, thank you. I mean, again, at least you got it, like, kinda there. Like, I'm a little meh on Lancey's expressions, but I do love Fita's because he's a sassy boy. I need to run to the restroom. So let me... When I come back, I'll start working on Nuzlocke sketches. I have some ideas that I want to do. BRB again. I am back. Oh yeah, you're watching a movie with Zach. Have fun with that. Alright. Okay, that's fine. I still don't know Mareep's name, by the way. I was planning on watching, like, rewatching the stream at some point, just to, like, make note of their name. Let me see if I can bring it up. If I just mute YouTube, I should be able to. Yeah, could you do that for me? That'd be nice. Mercury! That's right, Mer for Marie. Gotcha. Mercury the Murray, Allium the Parrot, Arsenic the Purloin, and Salve the Venipede. Yeah. I definitely agree with you, by the way. We do need to make a list of possible names. I can write some down tonight, to possibly name. Like, here's the thing. I know a lot of poisons that are plants. I just don't know a lot of poisons just in general outside of it. Don't ask me why I know how, like, poisonous plants. Don't worry about it. It's fine. Also, Jade, I did do some more research on the Pokemon announcement so that I know a little bit more about what we're going to be talking about tomorrow, or not tomorrow, Friday. Yeah, they can be. Yeah. Still can't get over, like, the one that I found that was fucking Botox. That's so dumb. I didn't even think about that. I didn't even realize that that was a poison. Bizarre. One idea that I had that I could possibly do is like a, I guess, kind of, promotional thing for the Nuzlocke is specifically drawing Umbra pre-storyline. So Plasma Grunt. With, like, their current self looking back kind of uncomfortably. That's what I'm basically sketching out real quick right now. I still can't get over... Jade, I really badly want to draw Team Plasma as fucking PETA. When you told me that joke, I really wanted to draw them as PETA. I hadn't, no. I thought it was really funny, though. Why isn't my stream chat updating? Like, on screen, it's not updating. Why not? Am I live still? I'm live still, yeah? Yeah, okay. Streamlabs was just being very weird. Okay, so it's just Streamlabs being fucking weird. Question, how the fuck do I draw my own character? Your Honor, I'm confused. I literally was drawing them earlier today, and I cannot draw their eyes for some reason. My music is dumb. There we go. I have an idea, by the way. Oh, nice. Shoot, I think I just lost my train of thought. What was I about to say before I read your comment? Oh, I know how I want to start the Nuzlocke, by the way. Like, there's so many elements at the very beginning of the comic that have, like, nothing to do with our actual playthrough right now. So if I drew it now, it would be totally fine. Because there would be so much that I would go into the very beginning of it that doesn't even touch on the actual part of the Nuzlocke. I think by the time I get done with the prologue, or at least the beginning chapter or whatever, literally the very end of it is probably going to be Nuzlocke start. Because it's gonna have Umbra at the very beginning having a flashback to when they got captured, like arrested by the police and the champion and all that jazz. And like what everyone else was doing and what they ended up doing. I have an idea on how I specifically want it to be drawn and characterized and all that stuff and explained and stuff. Like, Umbra, do you want me to explain what I want that flashback to look like, or do you just want me to just draw it and be surprised? Because I can hold off. If that's something that people want to just, like, wait and see. Because, like, everything after that is totally stuff that I'm okay with selling. It's just the flashback part I'm the most excited about hinting at what happened with that. So if people don't want to see that, like, don't want me to talk about it, that's totally fine. But, I believe his name is Clay. I keep forgetting if his name is Clay or not. I think, like, well, I'll just say, how, like, because it's a flashback, but it's also technically a dream, and it's not a happy dream. But they wake up from that flashback after getting knocked out, essentially. So basically, they close their eyes in the flashback and wake up current day. My cat is trying to play with my pen. My drawing pen. Cat, what the fuck? You're so cute. But then they wake up in the safe house, or the re-education area, with Clay and all them. It does feel like it's too obvious of a name to be Clay. He's such a one-note character. What cracks me up is that, like, I believe, him in the story, he's like, you know how in, like, X and Y, how you said that there was a couple of gym leaders that were very forgettable, but they had, like, interesting designs or something like that, and then you just completely forgot about them? Clay kind of gives me that vibe. He has an interesting design, but he's an old man, and no one really pays attention to him. He has extreme story significance, though, which kind of blows my mind that he, to me, for some reason, he's just so forgettable. I don't like this pose I've got going on here. This is kind of... They look like they're about to shit their pants. I'm fixing this. I also don't like their... I don't like this. Yeah, he's significant, and I fucking forget him every fucking time. And I don't know if it's because he's an older character, which doesn't make any sense, because, like... Yeah. He is. He's very important, and he's very fucking terrifying. I think, though, to be quite honest, I think when I actually played it normally, I absolutely smoked his ass in my, just like a standard playthrough. I don't think I had over-leveled my characters or anything. I think I just had his natural opposite, so I just absolutely destroyed him with type advantage. But I remember, like, him and, fuck, what's her name? Yeah, it might be because of his placement in the game. Lenora? Lenora is an absolute Nuzlocke killer. She literally will destroy you, and she's the second gym leader in the game. In black and white, not black and white 2. Just standard black and white. Cause, like, let me think here. There's the strange gym triplets, like the triplet gym leaders, who specifically fight you with your type advantage, like type disadvantage. And then they can be kind of okay, but sometimes they will kill you. Like, Black and White just has really powerful gym leaders just in general. But like, you go from standard introductory gym leader, and then suddenly you've got Necrene City gym leader Lenora, who absolutely wipes your whole fucking team with Retaliate. Every time. And then after that, you've got Berg, who I love his design. I love how he's the artsy fartsy guy. I remember kicking his ass pretty easily when I did it, when I was during my Nuzlocke. Alessa, I remember her being just like kind of okay when I was regular playing with her, because I don't remember her being that big of a challenge. And then you got fucking Clay, like immediately after that. Who, I'm just looking at his team now, and I'm kind of just like, I want to throw up. Yeah, with Retaliate, you can definitely lose a Pokemon. Lenora is terrifying, honestly. She scares me more than most of these other gym leaders. That probably says a lot. But yeah. I'm looking at Clay's team in regular Black and White. I haven't looked at his team or anything in Black and White 2, but ugh. I don't want to deal with him. But yeah. Story start. Umbra wakes up in Clay's, like, institute of, like, helping the people re-enter society. I'm thinking that Umbra's gonna be one of the last, like, handful of them. Like, they've been there at least, like, a year or two. Like, a couple years. They're not comfy with themselves or just, like, the world. They're not comfy with a lot of stuff. Yeah. But Clay is kind of gonna be their surrogate father figure. So, I'm picturing once we get to that fight in Black and White 2 with Umbra, it's gonna be interesting. God, I'm so glad we don't have to fight Lenora in Black and White 2. We still have to fight Clay in Black and White 2, which is gonna be old, but, you know. I'm still trying to think. I think we had an idea. So, one very important feature of Umbra, character design-wise, I want to keep drawing. I want to get some more drawing done. But, one key feature of Umbra in particular is their hair. Their hair was dyed orange for Team Plasma. And as the story progresses, you'll see either the dye of their hair slowly fade away, and then you'll see their natural hair color, finally, when they're slowly, you know, recovering. Thank you, dude! When they're slowly recovered. I think we decided we wanted to dye their hair pink. I can't remember. I think I have an idea on how I want to do their hair, though. Have a good movie, though. Enjoy that. Yeah, no problem, dude. I actually think I still don't like their legs, but this needs to be spaced out just a little bit. almost tempted to not start the comic, to be quite honest, until I've gotten farther along with the actual Nuzlocke run, because to be quite honest, if we think about it logically, I don't know if I'm going to have an actual team wipe or not. Like, I'm legit scared of my team getting wiped, because I actually really enjoy my team so far, which is a problem, because I'm scared I'm gonna lose someone. Nuzlocks are terrifying. Why am I doing this to myself? I know it's for the content, but yeah, still. Oh, I should probably show off. So, this is Umbra, like over here. I'll show you a colored version of their main design. I still need to work on it more, but like this is the general vibe of their character design. I wanted their outfit, because they're non-binary, I wanted their hair to look like both the boys and the girl models for Team Plasma. Because, like, the guys have, like, these swoopy bangs, and the girls have these little side pieces on, like, the side of them. So I wanted to incorporate both to make it very hard to tell, like, what their gender is. And then, their character design for when they leave Team Plasma, and, like, they kind of have, like, this outfit when they're outside of Team Plasma. This is before they start going on their journey. They are essentially walking around constantly in pajamas and sleepwear. So they're kind of a slob because they are deeply depressed. And like a lot of their clothes, like even in the beginning of the story, are kind of repurposed outfits. Like the top of their hoodie is literally they sewed on a piece of their old Plasma uniform. They cut it up because they're not part of Team Plasma anymore. But like they stitched it back onto their hoodie, like over top of their hoodie, because they still wanted to feel part of something, because it's the only thing that they really had left. That's the only thing they had around. Part of their journey in the story, like in the game and everything, is dealing with what's left of Team Plasma. And they were just a grunt. They're not actually like... I don't want them to end up being super powerful. Their journey is not supposed to be physically powerful as a Pokemon battler. Like, that's not who they are. So, I think one of the executive decisions I had was, when it comes time to actually fighting the Elite Four, I will fight them, but Umbra will not. Like, Umbra as a character is not going to be fighting the Elite Four. I am going to fight the Elite Four as a way to finish the fucking Nuzlocke. But everything that happens plot-wise with Team Plasma and stuff in Black and White 2 we'll deal with. That will be what they end up dealing with. But, like, the end game fighting the Elite Four is not going to be what they do. I have a plan for what I want Umbra to do in the end. Like, I know where their story is going to end. It's just writing the rest of how they get there. That's a lot of the planning that I'm still going to be doing. I need to go and look at this stupid plasma uniform again. God, the new outfit for Team Plasma is so fucking awful, honestly. Like, for the new game, it looks so dumb. Supposed to draw the logo. The plasma symbol is so dumb. I'm so sorry if you can hear that thump. That was not me, that was our downstairs neighbor. I want to make these extra platformy so it looks like they're literally getting so much height from these stupid boots. I am debating on what to actually call this comic. I might brainstorm some ideas later, to be honest. Yeah, I think that's gonna be all for tonight. At least streaming-wise. I'll probably work on some more of this stuff off-stream because I kind of have some other stuff I need to do today anyway. But yeah. Thank you guys for joining me tonight. Watching me fritz and farts around and talk with my friend Jade. Speaking of Jade, they're not here right now because they left to go watch a movie. But Friday, we will be continuing our Nuzlocke playthrough with Umbra. We currently have, I think, 4 Pokemon. The other live streams are up. So if you guys want to watch me fuck around and fail at playing a Pokemon Nuzlocke, that'll be there. We start around 6 p.m., 6 to 7 p.m. because their time is, I think they're an hour ahead of me, if I'm not mistaken. So, we start a little bit later to do the Pokemon Nuzlocke. But, yeah. Have a good night, everybody. Hope you all have some good day vibes for tomorrow.